Greetings, this is Ryder, and today's video is a spoiler review for Wonder Woman. I just saw it. I saw it opening night at 7 p.m. and I really enjoyed this film. There's so much I like about it, and I'm not going to go through every detail of the film with you. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. Don't let me spoil it for you, because the movie is well worth it. So, the opening sequence with the marble sculptures coming to life and kind of like depicting the story of the Amazons was my favorite backstory of each Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Yeah, so I really liked that. It was really artistic. Okay, so the next thing I really liked was the scene on the beach. That choreography was amazing. I've never seen anything like the stunts that they pulled in this movie. I've choreographed like 20 fight scenes, but I've done like 10 videos on my old channel with stunt choreography. I've kind of seen what is possible in a film, and what they did in this film was like crazy. I don't know how they did it. It was amazing. I know it's a superhero film, but I was amazed by like the choreography they did with Black Widow, where she would like go around people and like take them out. But this was crazy stuff. I saw like a lot of it is in the trailer, and I'm sure you guys knew that, but to seeing it all in one sequence was crazy to me. Like back to back to back. I felt my mouth just getting wider over like throughout the scene, and I was just like, holy cow, by the end of it. So, yeah, I loved the fight scenes. It was like dance choreography mixed with parkour and hand-to-hand combat. It was amazing. So, I'll move on because I could talk about it for hours. The next thing I really liked was the lasso. I felt like I was really scared about it. I didn't think that it would be too believable, but Chris Pine really sold it. He did a really good job trying not to reveal the truth, kind of sold it to me that it wasn't like this corny thing. I really enjoyed that in both sequences where he like tied it around his wrist and talked about how he was going to die in battle and stuff. I thought that was really cool. There were two conversations between the two main characters that went out too long, in my opinion. The conversations just got a little awkward. The writing was still good, but it just was a little too long in my taste. Next time I see it though, I'm sure I won't think it was too long. I just really wanted to see Wonder Woman fight, and I was really like wanting them to get on with it. So yeah, that's kind of just a personal critique. The way Chris Pine introduced Wonder Woman to this was really unique. I didn't expect Wonder Woman to be so naive. I really liked it. I think the character had a lot of growth in this film, and it was really interesting to see someone who was so like estranged from war see the worst war that we've ever had in humanity. The thing that was interesting for me was each time she had to kill someone, it did seem like she was regretting it. She didn't enjoy war, but she was amazing at it. So I think that was probably the most interesting part to me as with her character, was that she was so out of her element. They had one or two too many sex jokes for my taste. Okay, so there was the two plot twists at the end. The first one I expected. The first time he came out and talked about peace, I suspected that it was him. And then he funded the trip to go out and like pretty much stop the peace treaty, and I immediately knew it was him after that. That's not a bad thing, but I think it's just an ode to the writers that they kind of understood the character or whatnot. The other thing with the God Killer not being the sword, that kind of blew my mind. When the sword like hit his hand and it just stopped and turned into ash, that was awesome. I thought that was really cool. The thing that really got me about this movie, and you may not have even noticed it, but the last line of Batman v Superman is "Man is still good," said by Bruce Wayne. It was kind of the thing, the overarching thing that she wanted to hear from each character, was that man was worth fighting for. and Bruce Wayne had to say it like a century later. So I think it was really a good tie-in to show that man is worth fighting for. It was made the character really consistent. I do have to say the whole crew did an amazing job with this film. I was nervous that a woman wouldn't be able to shoot action very well, but I got the best action in a film in a long time from this. So I was wrong, and this film was really great. This is the first film, DC film, that Jeff Johns was connected to from start to finish. So I think that says a lot about the future of the DC universe. I kind of suspect that Justice League will be back to kind of like the dark, gritty stuff, just so it can transition to like the lighter, lighthearted, like direction, kind of like this film. Overall, one of the best movies I've seen. I look forward to seeing more great movies and sharing my thoughts on them with you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the other side of the next movie.